Hey everyone, today we're diving into some of the most fascinating biblical prophecies about the future. These verses have intrigued and inspired believers for centuries, offering a glimpse into what God has planned for His creation. Let's explore these divine revelations together. First up, Isaiah 2:4. In the last days, the mountain of the Lord's temple will be established as the highest of the mountains. It will be exalted above the hills, and all nations will stream to it. Many peoples will come and say, "Come, let us go up to the mountain of the Lord, to the temple of the God of Jacob. He will teach us His ways so that we may walk in His paths. The law will go out from Zion, the word of the Lord from Jerusalem. He will judge between the nations and will settle disputes for many peoples. They will beat their swords into plowshares and their spears into pruning hooks. Nation will not take up sword against nation, nor will they train for war anymore." This passage paints a beautiful picture of a future time of peace and justice, often seen by Christians as the millennial reign of Christ, or a time of global harmony under God's rule. Next, let's turn to Daniel 12:4. "But you, Daniel, close up and seal the words of the scroll until the time of the end. Many will go here and there to increase knowledge." This verse suggests a future era when knowledge will multiply, and people will seek understanding like never before. Could this be our time? Now in the New Testament, Jesus himself spoke about the end times in Matthew June 8:24. "You will hear of wars and rumors of wars, but see to it that you are not alarmed. Such things must happen, but the end is still to come. Nation will rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom. There will be famines and earthquakes in various places. All these are the beginning of birth pains." Jesus foretold turmoil and unrest, but also gave a hopeful reminder to remain steadfast and not be alarmed. These signs are just the beginning, leading to God's ultimate plan. One of the most hopeful prophecies comes from Revelation January 4th, 21. "Then I saw a new heaven and a new earth, for the first heaven and the first earth had passed away, and there was no longer any sea. I saw the holy city, the New Jerusalem, coming down out of heaven from God, prepared as a bride beautifully dressed for her husband. And I heard a loud voice from the throne saying, 'Look, God's dwelling place is now among the people, and He will dwell with them. They will be His people, and God Himself will be with them, and be their God. He will wipe every tear from their eyes. There will be no more death or mourning or crying or pain, for the old order of things has passed away.'" This powerful vision speaks of a time when God will create a perfect world where pain and sorrow are no more. It's an ultimate hope for believers. Joel February 28:32 brings another exciting prophecy. "And afterward, I will pour out my spirit on all people. Your sons and daughters will prophesy, your old men will dream dreams, your young men will see visions. Even on my servants, both men and women, I will pour out my spirit in those days. I will show wonders in the heavens and on the earth, blood and fire and billows of smoke. The sun will be turned to darkness and the moon to blood before the coming of the great and dreadful day of the Lord. And everyone who calls on the name of the Lord will be saved." This prophecy speaks of a time when God's Spirit will empower people in extraordinary ways, and it's a promise of salvation for all who seek Him. Ezekiel 37:21-22 points to the unification of Israel. "And say to them, 'This is what the sovereign Lord says, I will take the Israelites out of the nations where they have gone. I will gather them from all around and bring them back into their own land. I will make them one nation in the land, on the mountains of Israel. There will be one king over all of them, and they will never again be two nations or be divided into two kingdoms.'" This prophecy speaks of reunification and a future under one divine ruler. Finally, let's look at Zechariah 14:9. "The Lord will be king over the whole earth. On that day there will be one Lord, and His name the only name." This envisions a future where God reigns supreme over all creation. These prophecies reflect themes of hope, restoration, and God's ultimate victory over evil. They offer a promise of a glorious future under God's everlasting kingdom. Thanks for watching, and may these prophecies inspire you on your spiritual journey. Stay blessed.